Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to implement JWT authentication in .NET Core and Web API using clean architecture. We will see what JWT is, why it's important, and how to use it. By the end of this video, you will able to secure your API endpoints with JWT. So, what is JWT? JWT stands for JSON Web Token, is compact and secure way of transmitting information between two parties as a JSON object. If we talk about benefits, it's used for authentication and authorization. It contains header, payload, and signature. We cannot store any session on server side, and we verify any request through JWT token. So these are benefits, and this is the basic definitions about the JWT. Token structure. So it's a long string and it has a three parts, each part separated by a period. And we talk about the first part, header. The header is usually contain two things: the type of token, JWT, and the algorithm. It tells the server how to signature part of the token should be verified. And the second part, payload. The payload contains the actual data about the user, such as ID, email, or role. It's base 64 encoded, so it can be read easily, but its integrity is protected by the signature. The signature is the third part of the JWT. It is used to verify that the token was really generated by your server and also it was not modified by anyone else. Let's see how token authentication works in next slide. Authentication. This is our client and this is a server. Client send the credential to the server and server will validate their credential and return a token and client will store this token in local storage. Whenever client send request to the server, it will take that token and send to the server. And server is able to verify that the token is valid without needing to make a call to a database. So server verifies JW token and back to the response. This is a simple scenario how the JWT token works uh, in client and server between the two parties. So next step, let's open VS Code and implement that. So this is our VS Code. Now open first we start from the interface. So just go to here and create a file, interface, I token, service, and then create one method string. We need to pass here app user and user. Yeah, user. Okay, now next focus on to the. We already complete our iUnit work, so just pass our token here. What is that? Token service. So, okay, token. So our interface is complete, and now implementation. Class token. Okay, implement that I token. Okay, now next. So here we get the our token key from JSON file for token equal to JSON. So for JSON file, we need to configure, we need to inject our iConfig There's a configuration, I configuration, where I configuration, config. So we get our config token key. So right now I just focus on logic. So after that I will implement our token in our app setting file. So if token is null, it will give the exception. Okay, and then I'm not sure. It should be token dot length less than 64, not 32, 64, because our token is 64 length ever. And here we get the warning, so we fix the warning. Okay, now next step. So right now we just get our token. Now need to create a key. So next step will be word key, symmetric security key, which will okay, the symmetric security key is a class actually, and it is used to represent a secret key for signing and validate the JWT token. So it will what it will do, it will take our token and decrypt our token. So okay, so we need to add some package. So it will do, it will just validate our token. So on that part we need to, I think, install, go to the NuGet package, need to install our JWT token. So what, which one? Microsoft system, I think Microsoft install, and it will install infrastructure. Just install this. So okay, after install, and then oh my gosh, why is not coming? What happened? Yes. So okay, now we get the token, we get the key, we create a key. Next step, it should be we create claims. So we create our claims. Here we need to var claims claims equal to new list of claims. It should be c, okay. What happened? Claims come, okay. So it should be a list, and then after that new claims, new claim, new should be new claim type, claim type dot email user email, and claim type dot name user display. You can keep display name, but I try to write here ID. I mean, um, name identifier user dot ID string. Okay, so our claim is create, and next we create our credential. So work credential security, I mean sign in credential is taking two parameter. The first our key which we have here, and the second is it will take algorithm. So algorithm, this is a you should, if you are working on 64 length token, so you need to write 512 HMAC SHA 512 signature. You need to select this one, otherwise it will not work. So please be careful. So we get the key, we create a claim, we create a credential, and next to what we will do, we create a descriptor, token descriptor. So word token descriptor equal to new security token descriptor subject. Okay, yeah, we need the same thing. So our token descriptor is done, and next step, uh, token handler. So on that token handler, we will write some. I think this will give our some no. Our token handler. I'm not clear this. Why is coming like that? JWT security. JWT. JWT security handler. We create an object, but why it's not coming? Oh, okay. So here we need to install one another package which is on system identity model. We did not install. We installed just Microsoft model, so we need to install this one too and add. Now it will come. Why? It's coming. It should come. JWT security token handler should come. Yes. No. Why is not coming? JWT security handler token handler, right? Why is not coming? JWT as the security token handler. Okay. So I think this come from. Let me check. Make sure it's come from. Yeah, it's come from system. Okay, so now next we create an object and word security token. So we write some word token equal to, okay, security token obj equal to. So it will create this JWT security token handler have a method create token where we pass our token descriptor, and our token will create and return, and we need to return our token obj. So this is our logic, how we create a token. First, get the token from JSON. If the token is less than 64, it will give you the exception. Next, create a key. After that, claims, then credential, then descriptor. It will tell you when the expired subject, and then after that create handler, and that handler will we have a create token method. Over there you need to pass our descriptor and it will generate the token, and we write the token in our token handler object write token method. So it will give the string. Save, and next so inject our token in the unit of work. So here interface this and control V token service. Okay, now because we need to inject DB contacts. There is no underscore config. So here we need to Okay, config, and we pass here config. Okay, so our unit of framework is done. Next, we go to our controller. Controller registration. This is our register and this is our login. And go to our user DTO. Here we need to pass token, but not null. Why? Should required. Okay. Okay. And here, perfect. And save. What else? What happened? Why? Okay. On register 2, we need to pass our token created. Now go and build your project. Okay, just open up Postman, login, and okay, here we got the error token is not configured. Okay, mm-hmm. Got you. Just stop your application, and you remember that we forget the one thing. Here we get this. Token is not configured because we need to go and get update our token. So what should be this? Let me check with the value token key, this one, and super secret key. So I got a token somewhere else. I got a token somewhere else. So this is a website where you can get the token, refresh, copy, and paste, save, and then again run. Build and run. Okay, go to Postman, send. Wow, here we got the token. Great. So we successfully get our token and go to register, check the register is there. Okay, password was with this and sent. Already there. Okay, okay, there's one. Good one. Send. Okay, now we get the token once the user is registered. So that's how you implement JWT authentication in .NET Core Web API with clean architecture. If you have not seen my previous video on login and registration and course, check them out. They will give you a fundamental for this video. Don't forget to like, comments, and subscribe for more .NET tutorials and follow me on LinkedIn. See you in the next one.